We had an amazing response to the first World Cerebral Palsy Day Awards. Every entry was inspiring. Congratulations to our 2017 winners. The major award for civil rights goes to Ensuring of Rights and Entitlements for Persons with Disability in India, a project by Malini Chib and ADAPT. In Malini's autobiography, One Little Finger, she brought attention to the daily challenges faced by wheelchair users in Mumbai. Her work has built awareness about cerebral palsy, disability issues in civil society, and the inclusion of people with disability into the mainstream community at all levels. Malini's work has led to disability issues coming to the forefront and several initiatives incorporated at the policy level. The major award for public awareness goes to Cerebral Palsy Awareness Film Drama for Kenya, a project by Purple Field Productions and Partners. Superstition about cerebral palsy is widespread in Africa. Purple Field Productions' goal was to create a film to combat this fear and improve awareness in rural communities. PFP used a solar-powered backpack cinema with a trained facilitator leading a follow-up discussion. Initially, PFP aimed to reach an audience of 10,000 people in rural areas. They reached over 20,000 in 140 villages across Kenya, plus a Christmas Day TV broadcast to an estimated 300,000 people. The film cleared up many misconceptions about CP and prepared audiences to openly discuss and begin to embrace disability. The major award for medical therapeutic goes to the Bangladesh Cerebral Palsy Register, a project by Cerebral Palsy Alliance, University of Sydney, Australia, and CSF Global, Bangladesh. The rate of CP is almost 5 to 10 times higher in underprivileged parts of the world. The Bangladesh Cerebral Palsy Register, or BCPR, was developed to study prevalence, severity, causes, associated impairments, and risk factors for people with CP. The BCPR found that CP affects 4.1 out of every 1,000 children in Bangladesh. With this knowledge, the team was enabled to source 664 wheelchairs for children with CP, build 150 wheelchair-accessible ramps, establish 4 community-based early intervention centres, and provide early intervention services to over 180 children with CP. The major award for quality of life goes to Survival and Inclusion of Disabled Children in Uganda, a project by Motivation Charitable Trust and in-country partners. The project addressed the lack of services and support for the families of children with CP in Uganda. Motivation delivered training on the causes and practical care of children with cerebral palsy, helping over 1,600 parents. 88% said they felt more confident caring for their child, and 86% reported improvement in their own well-being. The project delivered other benefits, including providing wheelchairs, linking parents to organisations to help them start village saving and income generating schemes, and supporting inclusion in schools. The major award for education goes to Project Satyabhama, a project by Aina. Project Satyabhama is a community-based rehabilitation project operating in 95 villages in India. The project aims to mainstream children with disability in schools and enable parents of children with disability to manage at home. Through training programs for teachers on inclusive education and for parents on home management and the right to education, Project Satyabhama has changed the lives of children with CP. Before this program, these children were forced to remain at home and did not have access to education. In some cases, their names were in the school register, but they could not actually attend school. Now, all the children are in schools. Project Satyabama has impacted change, not only through educational therapeutic services, such as the provision of teaching aids and appliances, but also in the mindset of parents and teachers to support inclusive education for all children. The major award for contribution goes to High Expectations, a vocational training program for teens and young adults with physical disabilities, a project by the Center for Independence through Conductive Education in the USA. The vocational training program aims to prepare individuals with disabilities for workplace success and expand job opportunities through collaboration with local businesses. Participants chose and met with professional mentors to discuss potential careers and education paths. They completed vocational portfolios, including identifying areas of interest, assessing their skills, preparing possible accommodations specifically with use of assistive technology, creating a resume, and compiling network opportunities. The vocational training program success stories have resulted in employment and internships. To read about all the award winners, go to worldcpday.org. Thank you again to everyone who entered. You are all stars for CP.